Grammarly is basically like an AI writing partner that can help you solve all of this. For example, here's a bunch of stuff that I just wrote about Hazel. I can ask Grammarly to improve it, or to shorten it, or to make it more engaging. And let me tell you, working on a game engine, there are so many different terms to keep track of, and that's where Grammarly's style guide comes in. It's like the perfect thing to make sure that everything is cohesive and consistent across all of your branding. You can use the style guide to build up this entire dictionary of various different definitions and terms that your team uses. This is particularly useful and important for anything that is public facing. It can make sure that your brand, your team delivers everything consistently and cohesively across all of the different authors that might actually write that content. And along that same line, you can also set brand tones to help ensure that your team's communication aligns with your brand. And this is specifically talking about the kind of tone of your writing and how it comes across, whether or not you want it to be formal or informal or extra kind of engaging, or however you want your writing to feel, which is kind of difficult to organize and coordinate across many different team members. Brand tones can really help with that, with practically no friction to the team at all. So try it out and join the 70,000 plus teams that are using Grammarly.
Wow, you guys did great with this place.
Yeah, and it was easy to buy with all the help we got from Navy Federal Credit Union.
I can't imagine where we'd be without them.
So what's shaking?
Nothing. Nothing's shaking.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Forget you saw that. Forget you saw this too. Alright, let's get into Knights of the Old Republic. One sec. Ah, well. Can you hear me okay? Personal file. Oh wait, I don't have to do any of this garbage. Return to Ebon Hawk. Out of my way, flying droid that shouldn't... Okay.
I do. Kinra, I am a Jedi. Remember, I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
Yeah.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating?
It's what I do.
What I'm really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years.
Whoops.
Before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you...
What do you think I should do?
I think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I'll try.
Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay. Off to Tatooine. This is the galaxy map. Dantooine. Travel. Manon. Tatooine. And because OBS is a fickle mistress, I get to see a cutscene that you don't. How does it feel?
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak, he served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Oh, it turns out you do get to watch it, just not all of it. How does my audio sound? Welcome to Sand, Sand, and More Sand, and Harsh Twin Suns.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Looks like it was... Maybe Tatooine wasn't always.
That would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. Not right. What do you mean? This is gonna take some awareness plus 2. Is this the food stores? Nope. These look to be... Sorry. The game freezes from time to time to time to time to time. If you can't tell, it freezes constantly. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. So, examine. No half-eaten or torn packages. Clandestine raids of stores. Managed to avoid detection. A stowaway. Well, that's great. I'll come back when I get a level up and or... Okay. I was never really much for detective work. Well, I don't have the awareness. Cargo hold. Little girl, what do you do? I don't understand what you're saying. I still don't understand. Now to change into something. Well. Map. Cargo hold. Engine room. Hangar. Exit ramp. There we go. Led Karth and Bastila, aka Ballista.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential. First, your ship.
What do I get from my
Benefit is once you know, I don't think you need to pay.
Yes, it was so worth it to invest in force persuasion.
Things as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information.
I'm looking for very specific.
There is. It's not. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at dessert. While you're at, I suppose, I can't say I know.
I really need to get going. What shipment? Gizka? Effing wonderful. Karth, we need to level you up. Computer use. Feats. Rapid shot. Power blast. Add feat. Accept. Close.
Sure.
I guess hunting lodge? What are you doing here? I have to go. Circa office. Not yet.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed him?
Due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan is what...
To capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
What else did you expect from this Sith?
And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us, Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful.
Alright, sorry. Jawa. Swoop registration.
Lord Malak was most displeased when
Oh wait. Game froze again.
you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Force Valor. Oh, come on! Night Valor. Now to loot their bodies! Crystal, Demand. Sith Assassin Pit. Sith Energy Shield, Crystal Red. Nice. Transit back to Ebon Hawk Tua. I am not original. That is not my joke. The Ebon Hawk Tua. Edit. Leave it alone. Workbench. Lightsabers. Upgrade item. Wait, what? Okay. Lightsaber. Let's upgrade Bastilas. Assemble. Exit Ebon Hawk Tua. Okay, that's getting old. Transit back. Oh, that's just texture. Where the heck am I going? Who knows?
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi then.
Strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
I don't believe that.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
No, I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Wrong. Are you saying you no longer feel love?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. Some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to
Okay. This will open up some, neat. Anchorhead Cantina.
Something you want, Spacer? Seems like I don't really have any Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be good.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? Usually it's some
Gandalf? You're looking awfully dark-skinned. And you're bald. Come on. Come back. There we go.
Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on this. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. You should try.
Okay. Why would you bother we of Jawa under Aziz? We that are taken? Not from your kind, though Aziz thinks otherwise. Speak to him if you are acting and pretending.
These Jawas sure aren't the trusting type, are they?
I'm surprised you can understand them. Okay. Out of the serving way. Ithorian patron. Who do you like better, Obi-Wan or Yoda?
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
That's the thing.
Was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Maybe Lucy.
No laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber.
I hardly consider myself a legend.
Oh, you are.
Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know everything.
You're already a Jedi Knight. They're probably just gonna slap you on the wrist. Aziz, however you say your name. Could you be clearer? Why wouldn't I understand your true language? What is it that you want?
Leader of our tribe. That's a new one.
And giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. Giants made of sand. Sand people? That is how you know them. Giants are different from us. For us. We being smaller. People of sand are who I mean. So Aziz, what do you want me to do? Tell me about where your people are. I'm looking for something called a star mine. A few more questions, alright? Tell me about where your people are. Far south. Approach holds great fighting, bringing the tribe from in to out, and there will be payment in trade and thanks. A few more questions. Why have they taken your people? Lead with the whip and gaffy. With the group that digs, we trade and are free. With people of the sand, we serve and die. I'll check it out when I... Aziz hopes you have the luck that you need. How many credits do I have? Not nearly enough. Let's see, return to Ebonhawk. I managed to avoid the overused joke. Overused joke being something I've said before. Show me what you have for sale. Show sell list. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Sell. 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 Sith Assassin. Cryoband Grenade. Sell 1, sell 2, sell 3. Show buy list. Show sell list. I just wasted my credits. Sell. Blaster carbine, sonic rifle, Verpine headband, Sith energy shield, mesh underlay, cell 1, vibration cell, close. Anchorhead. Wait. Wait. Is this? Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. What's going on here?
Can I help you? These are the offices. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all
Hunting license.
We are no longer selling them. There are too many people.
There's no way to get a license.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why not their heads?
You'd rather have dumped on your office floor. Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
And it froze. I will agree to graciously do this.
Here's your license. You might.
I'll get to it then. Well. What would you suggest then? Who would have a capable droid? Where would you... Maybe. I'll look into it. You actually don't have to leave them alive in the slightest. Anyway. Anyway, off to side questing. Anchorhead Tradesman. Now, I want to be absolutely sure I am doing the Jawa side quest. I'll check it out when I leave this city.
No one leaves.
I have proper... Here's my hunting license.
Hello there. You're heading out when you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together.
What are you talking about?
Something to of course.
You sound like you're planning to kill... I have to go. Starting a side quest. Save game. Save. Party selection. Remove Karth and add T3M4. Level up. Skills. Computer use, 10. Security, repair, awareness. Okay, accept. Okay, level up, attributes, Dexterity. Constitution. Oh, wait. Computer use. Awareness, repair, and stealth. I guess I could get rid of... Accept. Level up. Repair. Feats. Weapon proficiency. Okay. Skills. Okay. Equip. Okay. Blaster. Okay.
Yes?
Come along, Seth Deegan, or whatever I named you. Thanks for coming.
Anyone out there? Good.
Save game so I can save scum until I win.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead?
You're Tannis, right?
I'll bet she does.
This should be interesting.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed.
What do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Did you try to do some repairs?
I say leave him.
You're pretty hurt.
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Jeez!
Hey, yeah, you got yourself... Hey now, did your droid...
Alright, and I'll try and help out.
Access each droid... Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left...
Playback.
Having fun on the dunes, Tannis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they...
Yes?
Well, nice. You asked... Well, no...
Enter diagnostic mode. Compare logic. Okay. Load game.
Anyone out there? Hey there. Well, hey.
Save game so I can save scum with less time. Manual repair. Exit. Save game. Enter diagnostic mode. Descriptive number progression corrupted. Let's recalibrate. Load game. This is the content you tuned in to watch, by the way. Save scumming because I can't do basic stuff. Load.
Anyone out there? Anyone out there?
Exit. Wait, exit. Gotta save first, because I'm gonna freaking screw this up. Repair functions. Parcel drains. Load game.
Anyone out there?
Diagnostic mode. Slime ball must die. Subscript disabled. Enter diagnostic mode. 2, 3, 5. The one time I don't save scum.
Anyone out?
Okay. Save game. Anyway, yesterday we celebrated my mom's birthday, and we were talking about the new Spaceballs movie. Apparently Mel Brooks is 98. But I can't imagine anyone else playing Yogurt. Anyway, if it's not... Everyone at the table agreed that,
That was unpleasant. You never asked me for anything, but I could... Thanks again.
That won't be fun. Credits. Anyway,
Yes?
if it's not called Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money, they're screwed. I think that's enough. Wait. Exit game. And we're gonna do a raid. Raid channel.
Now they're moving even slower.